Here it is at 5:30. Things tend to, I only had one customer come after 5:30 in this whole week. But maybe that'll change as people see that I'm here until 7. So, since I had to take all the stuff off the counters yesterday, and this morning I started putting things back, I decided to put the coffee and tea maker and that stuff that goes with it on this side to leave room over here, because it got really crowded fast if someone else needed to come over here and use the creamer and honey or sugar and stuff. So this makes sense. I went ahead and put the radio over here for now. I did use the stove a couple of times, like it. I didn't get to bake. I got that moved. I had moved the black shelf that was there and then emptied the black shelves and moved it to the from that one to there. Then I'm still cleaning this one. Want to leave it, needs to be braced. I'm not going to put anything in it until I get an L bracket or something and get this to where it's stable. This is pretty stable, but it is still going to get anchored to the wall. Still working on the table. This was from the bottom of one of the black shelving units that I removed. And with the help of my grandson, he came and helped me a lot. Now this is pretty much how it's going to be. There are 10, 2 on the ends, 8 in the middle. Everything here is my stuff. That one's rented. And I moved the Christmas things. My grandson just moved it all over for me, so that was easy for me to say, this shelf that's over here, put it over here. And he just kind of moved it, and then I told him whatever if he saw something a better way to do it, then go ahead. I just kind of cram stuff in here right now. So the Christmas stuff is these 3 and that one, along with what's up front. I got the since the outlets are working, I went ahead and put that one up that I brought from that I had in the box still, and this I brought from home last night. And as I said earlier in the other video, at 2:30 I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep, so I went ahead and took this off of my wall. I had one strand going across the door because that just kind of looked too bare. And those are both on timers. Sorry about the glare. These are not on timers. And just got that plugged up. I was going to try to move it over and plug it up itself, and then didn't like that. So I'm going to try to find some more of those, and they have a plug on the end so that you can chain another one. These curtain ones don't, they just end. And I wasn't sure how big it was. I know there was a measurement, but I didn't look at that. I didn't measure. So this one starts here, whereas the other one I kind of pulled it more so it doesn't wrap around the corner by much, just half an inch is where I put it, so that there's a little bit on the sides there. So I'm probably going to redo this one and actually put another, so these will all move over like 8 inches, and then I'll put that up there too. I duct taped the sign. It broke yesterday and I duct taped it, so it's working. Duct tape is great. Took those 2 black shelves that were here, put a base on it. It's in there now. I'm not sure which one it is. This will work better. I got room for some other stuff in here. She's been selling real well. And that's the lights that I took down. And I'm thinking, where can I use them? Where can I use them? So he brought some more things in. I'm really excited. We ended up taking everything off of these racks so that we can get them away from the wall. And what I'm going to do is take these tables, 2 of them, and put the racks on them so they're not, you don't have to get on the floor to look at it. And I'm going to go ahead and somewhat permanently, nothing is going to be 100% permanent here. Everything's going to be in flux, but I'm going to somewhat permanently put those tables with the racks here, move the signage down. And as soon as I know what measurements I can use, or get some more of this stuff, then I'm going to start cutting. I'm going to leave the Cricut out here. Start cutting the booth signs. Anyone with the booth can have their store name outside too. We'll see how that works. I'm pretty sure that they're somewhat permanent. I don't. She's not really a reseller like him. I mean, he's buying storage units and going to the flea market and buying and selling. So he's doing that kind of stuff. But I know she's got a lot of stuff. So, but how long can you last without buying stuff to sell? But then again, she may surprise me. She has already. So, I need to finish. I don't like seeing anything empty. That's valuable real estate that needs to be showing something, and I want to do it nicely. That's the china that goes to that, the whole set. So, just wanted to give an update. Oh, I got the corner thing. So we took that one apart, made 2 more units, and completed the center. So this one is safe. And she told me that she bought her own shelves, so when she's got time, she's going to come and redo it. And I think they're going to be taller, which is fine. And we'll see about this one. If I get a nice china cabinet or something, it may go over here. But I like this. I got the teapots all in there, and the bottom's the milk glass tidbit tray that I made. These are music boxes. And you can put tea in it. They weren't monster. They were made to do that. Made in Japan. Now, I think I mentioned in a way previous video, I'm 55, and I remember when I was young, everything was made in Japan. Nothing was made in, rare, once in a while you might see Taiwan, but everything was Japan. And then in my early 20s or so, everything was made in South Korea. I mean, Japan got phased out. It was hard to find Japanese electronics. Everything started becoming Korean-made stuff. And now, China. Everything's China. So it's like it moved east. So that kind of gives you an idea of ages of stuff. And now, China is the recent powerhouse manufacturer of junk stuff. I mean, not necessary. Teapots are not necessary. They're just lovely. And they add value to an event. That's the way I see it. So, empty space. This needs to be empty space. So, that's what I'm going to work on tonight. So, tomorrow morning's video will have that stuff. I still need to get the table cleared, but the kitchen is clean. That is some display stuff I need to get out. And the shelves. And a sign like that one over there, and some more jewelry stands. I'm gonna get the jewelry and put it on one of the ends over here. One of these shelving units, this one or that one. And I'm excited. I'm so excited, so happy. Things are happening. Things are really happening. So I just need to get more people in. And I don't know if you noticed, I moved the tree from over there. Had to move it anyway to get the lights, get the old ones taken down and put those new ones up. So I'm really enjoying it. Those lights are on a timer. I think I said that. The shorter ones along the side walls that are more white aren't. Those have a nice golden glow. Those are kind of colder. But those will stay on all the time because until I get 2 more timers. And the one outside is going to be on all the time, and so is the rope light arch. And I may move that over to this side. I'd like to get that side rented all out before I move over to this side, because I'm just going to keep a mess over here, and I don't want that to ruin the sales of any renters. Because with the kitchen yesterday, people couldn't even come back here and look at what was already displayed out here. So if there was a potential sale, I lost it. And that's going to happen, and I'd rather it happen to me than it happened to one of my renters. If I want them to make money. I want them to like bringing stuff here, and it's profitable for them. So what do you think? Any feedback? The music, yeah, I turned it off during the videos because of I didn't want to get hit with YouTube. So I've been playing like when I'm in the kitchen this morning before I opened, I was playing 80s music because that helps me. That gives me energy. That energizes me. And then when I opened, I switched it to the station that was playing Christmas music all the time, and that was fun. And but it gets tiring hearing the same songs, even if they're done by different artists. I was noticing it's like, oh my gosh, that's like the 4th person to do that particular Christmas song. So I'm enjoying it and singing along badly, but singing along. Any other ideas? The lights, definitely. That's catching a lot of people's eyes, and they're able to see in. So right now it's too dark. I can't see anyone walking by unless they have a flashlight or something. I won't see them. And of course I can see the cars going by, and you can see them hit the brakes and look and go on by. One even just stopped and looked, and I'm like waving, and then they rushed off like they did something wrong. I was like, hey, I'm being friendly. I'm not going to bite. But it's been fun. I'm going to redo the windows, get the jewelry back into more of a central location up front and into one of these back ones to sell, because right now with the Christmas tree and stuff, it's hard to get to it. Putting up another sign. I'm repeating myself. I want to hang those frames, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get some gold paint and really make them shiny, lustery gold. I got one white hat that's not up there, so I think I just put it on the shelf so that it's being displayed. I love that pedestal, cake pedestal. This, I was going to paint it, and that is not off the table. I need to put some knobs on there. That's not staying like that. That's not staying like that. I'm going to put the 2 sets, they're the same set, they're the same maker and everything. Put it together and sell it as a package thing. I got some more snack sets, and I think I'm going to set them out for people to use here at the table. And I sold 3 of them. 3 of these this morning, or first thing, not this morning, I opened at noon, so it wasn't morning. But she came in before she met some people for lunch, and I was wearing one, and I told her I was going to sell it, and she wanted 3. So that was great. That's it. I'm going to sleep well tonight, but I'm going to have to drive clear across town and try to get to Costco and Staples before they close. When I close here at 7, so I need to get going. So got to get my stuff done. Thanks for joining me. Again, questions, suggestions, I'm in the learning process, and I'm sharing what I'm learning. I should get my internet and phone service in 2 days, barring that they don't have any complications or any emergencies or call-outs from their employees. And then I'll be able to do debit cards, credit cards, and be more of a business. And I'll be able to do a business card since I will have a business phone number. I was not going to put my personal cell phone number on a bunch of cards passed out to everybody. And because I'm bad about answering it, especially if I know that it, once I go back to it's a personal thing. If I'm with a customer, I'm not answering the phone. I will answer the business phone. But, here we are. Again, thanks for joining me. Be a blessing. Look at that. Be a blessing and be blessed.